A T-800 is sent back in time, but this time
You should come with him if you want to live.
it's the Nemesis now. Terminator 2 Judgment Day Endoskeleton Box. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Fig Noon's Figures. It's your guy Fig Noon, and we're back today with another figure review. Today it's the Nemesis now Terminator 2 Judgment Day Endoskeleton Box. It's not really a skull, it's more of a box. I picked this up just because I thought it looked really cool. I've always been a big fan of this movie, Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Always wanted an endoskeleton skull, but I thought we'd try out something from this company going here with the box. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box. Here on the side, you get a look at some of the other items that are included from this company, and they got some really cool stuff going on. They got a tankard, it looks like some cups. This appears to be a full-size skull, and I think this is what we're dealing with here. They got some bookends, so a whole lot of endoskeletons going on over there at Nemesis now. Here on the back, you can see what it looks like when you actually pop the top off this thing. It's hand-painted in high-quality resin. Here on the other side, it just gives you kind of some info on the sculpt design, lets you know that it's hand-painted, plus a side shot of our item here. Really excited to see what's in this box.
What's in the box?
This thing looks like it's staring right at me.
What's in the fucking box?
Okay. So with no further ado, go grab your sawed-off shotgun, pop on your Harley Davidson fat boy, slap on those sunglasses, and let's take it back to the streets of LA with the Nemesis now Terminator 2 Judgment Day Endoskeleton Box. Go guys, it's the Terminator 2 Judgment Day Endoskeleton Box. I was really excited about this item here, but I think I already see some things that maybe I don't like so much. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at it together. Okay, so here's our endoskeleton box, and let's go ahead and take a close look at it. I think the first thing that pops out to me, it's the overall paint. It's the shine on this thing, and it's really lacking some shine in some areas. Dead on, straight ahead, fresh out the box. Look at this thing. It looks like a huge battle wound here, this big gash, and that's what caught my eye first off, and I don't like that. If we look at this box, it's not there. So what the hell is this thing? Don't like that at all. We even go in for a closer look. You can see it looks like it just definitely got scratched. There's some major damage here on the front. Looks really shitty here as far as the paint job. There's just scratches and scuffs, a few of my fingerprints, but that's nothing in comparison to this stuff that's going on here. The shine just really isn't there. It isn't what I thought it was going to be. This thing stands a little bit over in whole, over 8 inches tall. It feels about maybe a little under 5 pounds as far as weight. We look here more, you know, kind of 360 look. Oh, even there, I mean, look at the terrible scratching we get here on this helmet. It looks really bad. It looks foggy. I try to shine this a little bit here with the white t-shirt and some soft microfiber towels, but it doesn't appear that's going to do anything or change the cloudiness of this item. You can see down here around the chin, it looks rather cloudy, not really shiny at all. Here, even moving to the side, it looks like it's kind of eating itself as far as the paint. I mean, the eyeballs look good. They're looking straight at you. They look like they're somewhat glowing. There is another endoskeleton from this company. I believe you can insert batteries in that actual eyes glow, but not here. Even on the chin, it's losing its shine. And I mean, when you put this on display, like I intend to do behind some glass, you want it to just look good, you know, straight on, dead ahead. This looks like I bought it at a yard sale, like this was sitting around somebody's house for a while on a shelf getting dusty. If we look down here, it actually looks dusty. There is no shiny. Whoa. I'm not even mad that that fell off and hit something, because it looks already pretty jacked up. I might be being super critical here, but I expected a lot better. If we even look down here, where you can see like some of the glue was even leaked out. It looks very milky and just very shoddy craftsmanship going on here. I am not impressed with this whatsoever. I'll have to go back and take a look at what I paid for this thing. I do like that it has this, it has, you know, the T-800 Terminator 2 Judgment Day font, Cyberdyne Systems. I mean, screw Cyberdyne, but I do like that it was on there. What I don't like is all this messy scratching and scuffing, and teeth look pretty good. They got some shadowing there to the top. It's you know, I'm trying to find the good parts in this to kind of make myself feel a little bit better about this purchase. And I know you might think, well, if you don't like it, just return it. Well, the truth of the matter is, I've had this sitting around in a box for over 2 months. and the actual shipping box. And so I guess my advice is, if you get something like this, open it up right away. That way, if you're not fully satisfied, you can always return it. So I think I'm kind of stuck with this here for the moment. I like the idea of this product, but the shine on it, it's just, oh man, it's just shitty. It looks very foggy. There's too many scratches all over it. Let's take a look at the actual box, since there's no articulation to this thing. And this would come off pretty easy. It just, there's no real, there's nothing crazy to it. You just kind of just lift it off. We get 2 holes here. I'm not sure exactly why those are there. And you can just see, just look at this. Look at this here, man. It's really not nothing to brag about. You want a nice piece to show off in your collection. And yeah, this just looks like, man, just look at that. That is just terrible. You don't see that in the images that I previewed to this item. And I mean, even if we look here straight ahead, this thing looks immaculate. Of course, they're not going to put one of their shittier produced items on the box, but man, that looks immaculate. What we get here looks like it's just, I don't know, this thing looks like it was rolling around unprotected. Here's the inside of the box, just in case you're wondering what that looks like. Probably wasn't going to use this to store anything, but you could throw some stuff in there. We'll do some quick comparisons with some other busts, and then we'll jump into Fig's final thoughts. All right, let's just take a look at a couple other busts. I got the Diamond Select Queen Xenomorph. This is like made out of plastic here, but it's got some really nice paint on it. It's almost the same size, definitely not the same scale. I'm pretty sure a Queen Xenomorph is a lot bigger than this here. Let's have a look at a couple more. Okay, so this isn't really a bust. It's my Spider-Man coin bank. This is made out of ceramic, but I've always thought that this is a really nice piece I have on display on one of my shelves. This guy's made out of ceramic, like I said, but the paint on it is done really nicely. Let's have a look at a couple more. All right, next up we have a half-scale Diamond Select Red Ranger bust, autographed by the man himself, Austin St. John. We actually had him here on the channel, and we reviewed this. You can go back and check that out. Just based off that, this is probably more of like a 3rd scale type head we're looking at here. If this is half scale, you can see it's quite a bit sizably smaller. Let's have a look at one more bust and we'll wrap this thing up. All right, and so last but not least, we have my gold Kobe Bryant bust here. And this is actually 3D printed. This is made out of like that material they used to 3D print stuff, but it's a gold paint that they use. And look at the shine on it compared to this thing over here. Maybe I should have went for 3D printed using silver paint. I don't know how that would look, but I think this came out really good, and it's supposed to look like gold. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I'm just so pissed off about the scratches over here on my T-800 Bizox. That's going to wrap it up for comparisons. Let's jump into Fig's final thoughts. Okay, so for my final thoughts on the Nemesis Now Terminator 2 Judgment Day Endoskeleton Skull Box, I was looking forward to this thing. I was really excited when I placed my order. The images look great, but I was almost immediately let down as soon as I ripped the paper off of it. I like what they did with the eyes, I like what they did with the teeth, and I really like that T-800 Terminator 2 plaque down there at the bottom of the base. However, as soon as I seen the paint, man, talk about an immediate letdown. Too many scuffs for me, too many scrapes and little dings here and there, plus that glue. The paint's just too inconsistent for me. I paid $52.99 for this thing on Big Bad Toy Store. You guys can check it out there. They got a whole lot of other stuff from this company. It looks great in the images. If you want to take your shot in the dark and see what they got for yourself, you can do so. I also believe they have some more stuff at nemesisnow.com. Who knows? Maybe I just got a bad batch. Still love Terminator 2, and I'm still on the hunt for my 1-scale endoskeleton skull. Look, sure hope you guys enjoyed this review, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button for me, and also make sure to subscribe for even more reviews. That's gonna wrap it up for this one, but as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. It's your guy, Fig Newton. Fig Newton.